it's Arty, Crafty, Josie, and today I'm going to be making a fun Halloween garland. You will need wool, scissors, card, googly eyes, pencils, a DVD case thingy, cookie cutter, cardboard, and glue. Let's get started. First, I'm going to make the monster. I'm going to need one of whatever this is of wool. First, I'm going to wrap the wool around my hand. I'm not going to do it too tight so I can actually take it off my hand. This is taking a while, so I'll see you when I've finished. You always need to make sure you leave a little bit. And take this off my hand. I'm going to spread out just, it doesn't want to be spread out, just like that. Put this in the middle. I'm going to tie a knot. And before I tighten it, I'm going to make sure it's in the middle, and I think it is, so I'm going to tighten it. Now, this is where you might need help, because knots undo themselves, so you need someone to put their finger where the knot is, so the knot doesn't undo, so you can do a second one and make it a double knot. And then you turn it over and do the same. Finger, please. Thank you. And tighten. There will be some excess, and you do not want to cut that off. So now that I've done that, I'm going to cut all these little loopy bits so they're not stuck together. Now you need to make sure you don't cut the knot, because if you did, that would be not very good. So I'm going to hold the loopy bit so I make sure all the excess bit, whatever you want to call it, so that I don't cut it off. It's raining wool. Kind of. Not really. Oh, hang on, I missed a giant bit. That's why you should definitely, once you think you've cut all of it, you should still look around for bits you haven't. This is a monster, so it's supposed to look a bit mad, and you don't want to trim it. Well, I don't want to trim it. I mean, you can trim these really long bits, but I'm not going to. Actually, I think I might. Just a little bit, because it is a monster, but it's a bit mad. I'm going to hold it like this so I know where I want the eyes, because you don't want the eyes at the bottom or on the top. So I'd say I want them about there. So I'm just going to flatten out this little bit. Take this big eye. Of course, you don't have to do one eye. You can do as many as you like. I'm going to put some glue on the back. There we go. Then I'm just going to stick it right there. I'm going to hold it for a bit. The monster's done. Now for the jack-o'-lantern. For the jack-o'-lantern, I'm starting in the same way, but I'm using a bit more wool. I'll see you when I have finished one thingy of wool. So I've reached the end of one. I'm going to cut this, but instead of taking it off and doing the knot, I'm going to start the other one and wrap it around my hand. I'm done wrapping. Now I'm going to tie it the same way as the monster, but this time I'm going to trim it afterwards. I'm putting a piece of card underneath to catch the trimmings and make them easier to clean up. I'm holding the two long bits so that I don't accidentally cut them off. And this bit's really fun because it's like you're giving it a hairstyle. You need to make sure you cut all around and not just in one place. Then that would be a little bit of an awkward hairstyle. Snippity snip. Snippity snip. What else do I need? Snippity snip. Snippity snip. I turn it over and flatten out this side, because it's not just one side where there's long bits. Okay, I think that's good. I'm just going to flatten the top. It looks like an acorn. Okay, let's flatten it a bit more. It still looks like an acorn. Oh well, I think that's flattened enough. Looks a bit more pumpkin-y. Oh, there's a really long bit there. Snap at a snap. I'm drawing the face on a piece of black card, and then I'm going to cut it out. I think that looks good. And now I'm going to stick the face onto the pom-pom. The jack-o'-lantern is done, and now for the bat. Now I've already done the pom-pom for the bat, and I used 2 thingies of wool, so it's super fluffy. Now I'm going to do the wings with some craft foam. So now I'm going to stick the wings onto the pom-pom, or the pom-pom onto the wings. There we go. Looks so cute. It's like a big bat with tiny wings. But it's still cute. I'm very sorry, skeleton head thingy. I'm going to pinch your eyeballs. Poor skeleton head thingy. I'm going to glue the eyes and the fangs that I made out of white card onto the pom-pom. My little vampire bat is done. Now I'm going to do the mummy. First, I'm going to draw around this cookie cutter. Can't really see that. Okay, I'm going to try with a different pen. Or with a pen, because I was originally using a pencil. Now I'm going to cut it out. Snip, snip, snip. Poof! It's all been cut. Now I'm going to stick the eyeballs on. I think I'm going to steal them from this skeleton. Okay, so I've put some glue there and I'm starting to wrap up the mummy. Fun fact, the Egyptians wrap each and every single finger and toe individually. That would have taken quite a while. I am finished. So I'm just going to cut it and glue it on the back. Snip. Just so the end bit sticks. And that is my adorable yet creepy mummy. Now I'm going to stick a loopy bit I made onto the back of the mummy so it can hang from the garland. Now I'm doing the ghost. But instead of wrapping the wool around my hand, I'm going to wrap it around the DVD case. Don't wrap it too tight so it's easier to take off. Poof! It's all finished. I'm just going to cut a bit to tie it with. Snippety snap. There we go. Now I've taken it off the case and I'm tying it. Now to tie it, instead of going around, I'm going to go through the middle. But I'm still doing a double knot just like before. This is where I've tied it and I'm going to cut it on the other end right here. Right now it's kind of like a rainbow. Rainbow! Now I'm brushing it so it looks like a ghost instead of a rainbow. That's pretty good, but I am still going to trim it. Like I did with all the other pom-poms. Stick it out a bit. Now I'm doing the face and using black card for the mouth. And googly eyes like the bat. That's my ghost. Done. Ooh. Ooh. And here's the finished garland. It's so cute and cool and I just love them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more videos and bye. Woo! Happy Halloween!